Sorry, we're just setting up. Up for an interview, so that'll start shortly. Hey! We're interviewing Rising Star nominee David Jonsson, which is really exciting, NYT alumni. So we're just getting everything ready. How's everyone doing, guys? How's everyone doing in the chat? Hope everyone's having fun. For everyone who's just joining, we're just setting up and getting everything ready, so we should be starting shortly. I appreciate all the waves. Hi. Oh, hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going? Am I, like, can you see me and stuff?
Yeah, it's a little bit breaky, but I think we'll be fine.
Okay, good.
Hi.
It's good.
Oh. Oh, hopefully this is going to work out all right, guys. I think if we all pray and put our hands together.
Wait. Okay, wait.
Okay, we're getting there. Oh, he's gone. No, guys, we're going to get him back. It's fine. We're going to get him back, guys. Technology might be bad, but we're stronger. Guys, now's a great time to go and vote for David while we're setting this up, while we're trying to make this work. Because we need to be out there repping our NYT alum. So go make that man a rising star. I think he might have gone to get better Wi-Fi. So sorry for the delay, guys. But if anyone has any NYT sort of related questions, I'm at NYT social. Oh, he's back! Brilliant!
Sorry, I'm a dinosaur when it comes to that technology.
No,
Sorry.
it's fine. This whole thing had me very worried, so don't worry. It's so lovely to talk to
Oh,
you.
likewise. Thank you so much for talking to me. Man. It's a
All right.
pleasure.
So if anyone doesn't know, this is actor-writer David Jonsson, who's been nominated for an BAFTA Rising Star Award.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be nominated?
I don't know. It's really cool, honestly, and it's an absolute blessing, of course. But you don't really think about these things, apart from in the sense of like a complete spectator. Like I remember watching it growing up, like
Yeah,
watching Jack O'Connell get his award, and like being like, oh, like, that's a bit of me, and being like, it's cool. But you don't think of it when you're doing jobs. You're just doing jobs because you love it. As corny as that sounds, but it's true. You know what I mean?
I think we're in a very corny place. Corny's allowed here.
That's good. Yeah, now I remember NYT. Yeah.
So can you take me back to your NYT experience?
Yeah. Oh man, like it's such a special. I mean, yeah. Look, so I did my course. My course was like one of the only ones that went to Manchester. We were in Salford. It was a really weird year. Um, so we did our whole course in Salford, and then we came back to like Holloway Road and like auditioned for plays. And I got the first time I auditioned, I got this play, which I got to play the lead in. It was a play called Pigeon English, and it started off at Bristol Old Vic and then went to Edinburgh. And from that, I got my agent, and
Oh, wow.
at the same time, I got into drama school, so I had the confliction of going or not, but I wanted to train. Like it was important to me. I just had a lot of fun at NYT, maybe like an intro into it, but I still wanted to. So that's my like beginning experience of NYT.
That's really interesting. So you got your agent before you went to RADA.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Wow. So sorry, I'm not completely familiar with all the agents you've had. Have you changed since, or have you stayed with the same?
No, I've stayed with the same agent.
Oh, man.
She's like, yeah, she's not my world, man. Like, you know, um, I don't want to say it like it's the only way, right? You know, everyone will find their way. No one act is the same, no one person is the same. But for me, like the people I work with are like family. And my agent who I've been with is like, if she doesn't think I should do something, like I'm not going to do it, you know. And if I don't think I should do something and she thinks I should, she'll be like, "Well, we're not doing it." It's like we're a team, you know what I mean? And I think it's because I've been with her for so long now. She's just like, yeah, she's a special person to me. If there was anything to maybe impart on that, it's like, you know, you you got to love the people you work with. This industry can be so fast paced and transactional. NYT is not one of those places. You know, the people that you meet, you love. So I think why would you not have that same relationship in the business side, especially when you spend so much time with these people? They got to get you. They got to understand you. And she does. Yeah.
Speaking of sort of imparting wisdom,
Yeah.
you have advice for any of the sort of people that might be auditioning for National Youth Theatre, or people that are part of National Youth Theatre that are sort of going out and doing these industry auditions?
It's so funny when
Sorry.
you know, it's okay, it's okay. No, I'm always. I can't believe I've been asked for advice half the time because most of the time I feel like I'm still figuring it out. I feel like I'm still asking people for advice.
You do.
But you know, if I had to give advice to someone auditioning for NYT, it's like part of NYT is being yourself. Like you got to be yourself and show a keenness to dive into the work. It's like the best place for anyone who's like toying with acting, stage, or any side of like performing arts. So it's nothing to be scared about. It's something to kind of and then anyone who's inside NYT is like enjoy it. You're in the best place. You're in the best. You know, you're in with the best people, having a great time. Yeah, I love NYT. Really, I do.
This is a bit of a cheeky question,
No.
but at sort of NYT, we've been talking a lot about like sort of audition monologues and all this. I was wondering if you either like remember the monologue, the audition monologue you did, or if you have any good audition monologue like recommendations.
Yeah.
Is it
So this is like, by the way, just really quickly, this is my first actually live,
my first
and
live too?
it's your first live. This is crazy because I'm actually like I'm looking at you, but I'm seeing some of these comments come up, and someone's just said he looks like a Mel Taylor Russell.
Oh,
That's just
oh.
really that's just really had me. I don't know why
I saw
that's really
something
got
like my Taylor.
cute.
You've got big fans in the crowd.
Oh,
Guys, everyone you should
oh,
be voting right now. We'll tell
sorry.
you more about it.
Anyway, sorry. What was my audition pieces? Oh, that was fun. All right, I went bold. I went really bold on my
Oh, I
audition
thought you meant
pieces.
like bowl.
Oh, oh no, yeah, no, I've done that before. Don't worry, I probably will again. But
Oh,
but no, but for my audition piece, I went really bold, and I did a piece from The Tempest by Shakespeare, and I did a piece from Sarah Kane. Um,
oh,
what's
which
it bloody?
blasted crave
I think it
448.
was. I think it was 448. I think it was 448. Yeah. Oh, I also did Blue Orange.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Joe Pennell is Blue Orange, which is just a great play. Don't know why I always drawn to these like weird characters, and it's kind of like you love it or hate it, don't you?
Yeah.
In hindsight, I look back on it and I'm like, well done, David. You did good. Good. Because if they didn't like you, then they didn't like you. But at least you kind of went out on your sword, and I think I try and do that in everything I do. But yeah.
What audition advice sort of other than monologues, if you've got any to impart, do you have to people?
You know, honestly, well, the first thing to say is that of course it's akin to like getting a lighter and putting it against your skin and saying it doesn't hurt, it doesn't hurt. Yeah, it does. Like the auditions are horrible. I don't know anyone that really loves auditions, especially when you're starting out. You're like, you know, it's come from a place of passion. So to put it in front of people and go, judge me, kind of is against what art stands for, you know. But we have to do them, and therefore, I think you do just have to enjoy it. I remember getting to the point when I was doing a lot of tapes and I hated taping. Like I absolutely hated taping. And then I loved it. I was like, oh, I can just do exactly what I want and not get any notes. And I was like, oh, that's how you should always audition. You know what I mean? You should just do exactly what you want as if you're not going to get any notes. When you do get some notes, do it. Like, you know, you don't need to think too much about how people are going to interpret what you do. What you do is what you do. And um, you know, it's very valid. It's your interpretation. That's what people want to see. So just enjoy it. Yeah.
I'm just going to give everyone the information about the BAFTA stuff in case people are drifting in and out or anything happens to the internet. So voting for the Rising Star Award is open at e.co.uk/BAFTA. And it's open until 12 on Friday 14th, Valentine's Day. Get it in your calendars, guys. And they'll announce the winner on Saturday 16th of Feb, which will hopefully be David if we put it off. Well, get your votes in. I
Thank you.
don't know how long we've got you for, but I'd.
I think I'm here for like another like 10
Oh,
minutes or
lovely.
something like that. I think, yeah,
Does
yeah.
anyone have any comments in the? If you guys want to put questions in the comments, I saw someone asking about how do you remember your lines. Do you have any advice about line learning?
Yeah. Imagine if I was like, no, I just got a photography.
Yeah.
Next question. No, my advice for line learning is you have to get part of learning lines, right, is getting comfortable enough with it that you can forget about it and just feel what's in between the lines. I, this is going to sound strange, but a lot of the best writing that I've ever read that I really love, it's like it's not on the lines, it's like in between. It's like what you do in between the lines, and you can only know that when you know the lines like in the back of your head. So practically reading them as much as possible, like reading your favorite passage or reading a poem so many times that you know it and you can recite it and not even think about it. That's where you want to get to. So I try not to think of it as too academic. You want to think of it as something that's just like a bit, you know, just like the wind, just know it. I don't know if that helps, but.
We've got some people asking about if you've got any updates on like sort of current work, things that you're working on at the moment. If you
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know what I can say. I just, yeah, I got two films coming out this year, which are really exciting. I got one film, that I'm leading, with Francis Lawrence, who did like The Hunger Games and I Am Legend. He's wicked, and it's myself and Cooper Hoffman who did Licorice Pizza, and it's called The Long Walk, which is a Stephen King novel. And yeah, it's wicked. We shot it in Winnipeg, and we basically walked 14 miles every day in the desert, and it was brutal. I lost a lot of weight. Um, and that's probably about all I can say.
Oh,
and and then the other film I've got coming out this year, which is going to be really fun, and this is a special one, and I'm really happy to talk about it on NYT because my co-star is from NYT. He's called Tom Blythe, and he's a good mate of mine, also from the Hunger Games, funnily enough. Not that I'm in the Hunger Games, I'm saying, you know. Um,
well, this
um,
film's coming out, so.
no, exactly. Don't. It's gonna be weird news. Dave is in the Hunger Games. I'm not. Don't. You know. No, but yeah, it's me. It's myself and Tom Blythe, and it's this prison thriller. About this young man who's made the wrong choice and finds himself on the wrong side of the judicial system. And this other guy comes in who is a bit unruly and threatens to kind of mess it all up for him. And like, yeah, me and Tom, and yeah, I actually did purposefully lose a lot of weight for that, and he gained a lot of weight for that, and we just kind of like let rip. Yeah.
We've got some people asking, what's your advice for rejection as an actor?
Hmm. Okay, that's a really tough one, right? Because uh, it's so funny. I was working with a director. I just got back from Tokyo today, so that's why I'm really tired.
You don't look it.
Oh, that's really sweet of you. Thank you. But I am. I got back from Tokyo yesterday from shoot doing this film. I was working with this director, and he's wonderful. And I don't want to say too much because I think people will probably start putting two and two together. But long story short is, I was saying, sometimes I can't help, like I struggle with, it's a job, right? What we do is a job. But when you're playing with very personal material, it can feel very personal. So when people aren't showing up the way you are, or something's off, I struggle with that sometimes. I get a little bit irritated. And he was telling me, it's not personal. And I was like, no, but it is personal. And the reason that relates to, you know, how do you deal with rejection is that you got to remember that it's not personal. In that particular scenario, like it's not, right? Because you might be Marmite to someone, but to another person, you're like, you know, Nutella or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like, so I think you just got to know that, yeah, this is one job. Maybe I didn't get it. Maybe they don't like me. Maybe I'm not right. But your brand is still good. Like your currency is still fine. Like when you go somewhere else, someone will absolutely adore you. And like sometimes as well, it can only take like just one thing that kind of pushes you to a place where people are like, oh, they're great. You know what I mean? So keep going. Don't take it too much to heart, which can be hard, which can be very hard, obviously.
I think I'd be doing a disservice if I ignored sort of your talents in writing. We've got a lot of people asking about writing in
Mm.
comments. Can you talk a little bit about your writing process?
Yeah, it's very solitary. No, I get that. I always say that I don't think I'm not really a writer for hire, at all. I'm probably someone who, like, I write because I want to, and I can't really be pushed on it or forced on it. You know what I mean? Like with acting, there's deadlines, right? You got to be on set at this point. You got to do this in like 2 months or whatever. With writing, I'm like, no, I just need, time to do what I want to do. And sometimes I like playing with form. So, I'd write like a film script, get stuck, and then go, what would this be like if it was a play? So I'd move it into a play and get like 50 extra pages of something that I don't need. And then like go, okay, right, fine, I'm free again. So I can condense those 50 to 10 and then make it back into the film. It's just that kind of way of going, it's flow that I really like finding in writing. And that's why I don't really like sharing it too much.
Oh, um, so sort of wrapping up because I don't want to keep you.
Yeah.
Is there anything you'd like to sort of say to the Instagram Live audience?
Is there anything I want to say to the
Yeah,
Instagram Live audience?
go on, take your stage.
Oh, don't do that. No, I mean, look, I'm just really, no, I'm just really, thank you for tuning in. I don't know. No, seriously. I mean, look, I love NYT, by the way. Like, I hope to do a lot more with it because it gave me a lot. It really did. It's like I found so many good mates of mine who are like still my mates, and I don't know, you get to a certain point in your career where it's hard sometimes to tell people like why people are there. And people that I love are all people from NYT. Like my closest friends are people from NYT. So shout out to NYT, and I hope that I can do a lot more with you guys. And yeah, well, thanks for plugging the old BAFTA. I know what you're doing.
I'm
It's
gonna
right.
plug it again.
I know. You're like, yeah, shut up. Stop talking about NYT. Just
We talk about everything. NYT, BAFTA, everything. So, guys, once and for all, telling you again, look into David's eyes. The voting for the EE Rising Star Award is open at ee.co.uk/BAFTA. And it will close on the 12 p.m. on the Friday 14th, Valentine's Day. So get your votes in now, guys. It will be too late soon. And thank you so much for joining us and letting me interview you.
Oh, my absolute pleasure. I'm sorry if it's a bit glitchy. I told you,
No,
I'm
no,
like,
no, fine.
sorry. Yeah, but thank you. Honestly, thank you so much. Like, so nice to meet you, albeit on IG. Hopefully I'll see you in person.
Hopefully, round
Yeah,
NYT.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Thank
Right.
you.
Thank you. Thank you guys. Take care.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Live now, so hopefully it all works out.